All right, we got lots of news. We got SCV news. We got new drum corps. We got all kinds of stuff coming up next on March or Die. Welcome back to March of Dime, Stress Master. Thank you guys for joining me. Really do appreciate it as always. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video and then set your notifications. That way you get notified whenever we have new videos here on March or Die. I feel like I'm not talking loud enough. Sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the news. All right, so the first bit of news is a lot of the several California shows, which is pretty much all of them, I think, are getting changed all because the Rose Bowl was not available on July the 1st, so they shifted all the schedules after that. So I have it up here on the screen. You guys can see. It really affects the Northern California shows quite a bit because Stanford was originally on Saturday, now it's on a Sunday. Sacramento shows on a Monday, which I don't know, that's kind of interesting. And then Bakersfield and other shows here. So you guys can see that on the screen, but I thought that was kind of interesting. Things happen, but I'm glad at least they're able to accommodate that. All right, and the next bit of news, Bluecoats. So they had a really cool alumni show at finals last year, and they are looking to reboot their Rhythm in Blue sound sport. So they have a lot of people that came out and participated, and they want to kind of continue. And we're actually going to watch the video right now. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm going to watch it with you guys. They were so good watching this live.
I want to start with the obvious question. Where do you go after last year? What a monster performance.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Bluecoat alums have been active in DCI sound sport for several years. Rhythm in Blue is always a crowd favorite. Now they're looking to build on that for the future.
We had so many people involved last year and so many people that really enjoyed what they did. You want to branch out and really investigate this whole sound sport genre because, a lot of corps are using it, a lot of groups are using it as an incubator to kind of get themselves started, but nobody's really just looking at it as its own format and exploring what can be done, and that's what we want to try to do. And we want to bring in our own folks. We want to stretch across to other folks. We want to give those college kids who still have a chance to do the activity maybe their cup of coffee, and this is a chance to do, and we're kind of using that model from Alumni Corps where we're going to do all our learning remotely in the wintertime and only come together for 4 weekends. And so in that limited time, we want to see what can we do. Oh yeah, there were two key ingredients that we want to look at this. This is a Bluecoats program, so it's going to look very Bluecoats, and so it's got to be cool and it's got to be good. And so that's what we're trying to aim to do is have you look at what our product, whatever it'll be, and go, oh, that's totally the Bluecoats, but I've never seen the Bluecoats like that. That would be a goal that we would want to have.
From trippy dreams to looking at the world downside up, you can bet the Bluecoats will max out the sound sport stage. Jay Wise says response to the new sound sport team has been brisk. You can go to the Bluecoats webpage to learn more and maybe be a part of the sound sport fun in Indy come August.
And hearing what they're going to do with some of the things on Saturday with sound sport that's on the plate, boy, a block party is a great way to phrase this because it really feels like it's going to be a lot of fun.
The little wink. All right, so the next, let me take this off for a second. The next one we're going to look at is from the Cascades. I'm really excited about this. I actually considered applying to be on staff with the Cascades this year, but I was like, I got too much going on. It'd be a lot of traveling, and not only that, I'm just trying to take a break. I've been teaching most of my life since 1990, taking a few years off here and there, but I just really wanted to take a year or so where I'm not really teaching or doing anything like that, because I just got burned out. You know, I think I mentioned on one of my other videos, but anyway, but I want to see this because this is actually the show announcement. So I don't think I've ever shown it on this channel, so I wanted to make sure we all watch it together. So let me go and pull it up.
Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I see the bad moon horizon.
Interesting.
I see trouble on the way. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Not evident.
Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Cool. All right, so really interesting to see what they do. Yeah, very interesting. So I hope that the Cascades do very, very well. I'm really excited, like I said, to see them. But let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit. We're going to look at, there's some news from Northern Lights. They're an all-age corps. Looks like they're out of Michigan. So kind of cool. I thought that was kind of interesting. Trying to get that going in their area. Really excited. I thought about doing that here in Sacramento, which is the area I'm in. We used to have one called River City Regiment that only lasted a little while. I shouldn't say a few seasons. Lasted a little while. But it's really hard to maintain an alumni corps unless you have like a really strong alumni base. So hopefully they can get that figured out, because I'm really excited when there's new corps, new groups, stuff like that happening. I would love to do it. I'd love to teach in at least in that area. Maybe not band anymore, but definitely in that area. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. This is going to be our last story. Actually, second to last story, I should say that. So this is the current openings. This is the wrong one. This is week of, let me go back. This is March. Oh, no, this is the right one. Week of March 6th. These are the current openings. I like to see these and kind of watch them throughout the spring. There's a lot of openings. You can see there's like 121 trumpets, 87 mellophones, 89 baritones, 19 synth players. So all kinds of different things that are open for different corps. So I think that's always kind of interesting. So I keep an eye on that. So I'll try to post that once a week. I'm going to try to do a weekly news video. That way you guys can keep up to date if you're not up to date in what's going on. Now this last story, I did a huge video on this on Vanguard and what was going on. And then the executive director, the guy that we watched the video on, announced his resignation. So that came out on March the 8th. You guys can read it. I'm going to put it down in the description below. But I thought it was really interesting how he retired or left after this. But I don't know. I don't know quite how I feel about it. But I'm thinking that it's just probably he just didn't want to deal with the pressure of it anymore. Who knows? Maybe he's getting a lot of backlash. Maybe Vanguard's getting a lot of backlash, and they decided that's the best solution. I don't know. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought in the comments down below. But that's all I got for the news for this week. Look forward to another video I'm going to be doing right after this one. I did try to put up a video earlier this week, which really drives me crazy. I tried to do Carolina Crown Inferno, and I couldn't figure out why there was no videos of that up. It's because they get copyrighted as soon as you upload it. So there's not going to be any Inferno show from Carolina Crown because apparently you can't upload it. But look forward to something else. If you guys have any suggestions in the comments, please put it. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments down below of what you'd like to see. I am thinking about going back and doing my verses series that I did on my previous channel, and I think I'm actually also going to upload some of those videos I did in the past as well. But basically, what I do is I look at a year in the first and second place group where there's some controversy, and I try to say, okay, well, based on different categories, who would be better, who should have won. So I'm thinking about revamping that and maybe adding a guest or something like that onto that series. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I think it's always kind of cool to kind of look at like different years of drum corps where, you know, it was like really, really close and who should have won. And as always, please make sure that you subscribe and then like this video and set your notifications so you get notified every single time we have a new video here on March or Die. I would really appreciate it. And also leave comments. I like to read what you guys have to say. And then also make sure you join the community on Facebook or Twitter. And that's also going to be in the description as well. All right. Well, thank you so very much as always. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, march on.